Okay, so let's look at some questions. Classify each of the following pairs of angles using the diagram below. They tell you that 1 and 4 are vertically opposite. You can see that here. 1 and 4 vertically opposite. 3 and 7. 3 and 7 on both sides. So they correspond. I'll just do C for correspond. 8 and 7. Up here, 8 and 7. Straight line. SL, 180 degrees. 5 and 4. 5 and 4 opposite sides. Alternate. A for alternate. The sides of the angle marked in the following diagrams. Well, you can see A is opposite 53. A is 53. C is alternate, so C is also 53. And B, the sum involved for B is 180 minus 53. So 130 minus 3 is 127. In this one here, well, what are we told? So if we know about A and 112, well then it becomes easy. If we don't, we're going to look at it confused. A plus 112 is equal to 180, which we've seen before, these two internal angles. So A is equal to, what do I have to add? 68 to 112 to get 180. And B, well, C first looks easy to get. C is going to be 180 minus 134. So 180 minus 130 is 50. So we're going to be left with 46 degrees for C. And B and C's relationship is also with interior angles. B and C add up to 180. B plus C equals 180. So B is equal to 180 minus 46 if you want to do it the long way. So B is equal to 134 degrees. In part C, well, what do we have first? Do we have it? Well, D jumps out because we have three angles in a triangle. That will enable me to get E. So D is equal to 180 minus 41 and 73. 180 minus 41 minus 73. That's 114, which would leave 66 degrees for D. We can get E straight away. E is equal to 180 minus 66. You could use exterior angle too. E is equal to 114 degrees. Or just add your 73 and your 41. Up the top now, you can see that B and 41 are opposite each other. So B is equal to 41, which just leaves A and C. So many ways to do this, but if we see D, this is also D here. That makes sense. Alternate angle with the one down the bottom with my Z. So that means C is equal to D. C is also equal to D, which is equal to, what do we get for D? 66 degrees. And then that just leaves A. A is equal to, my A here, it's going to be 180 minus B minus C. Now your guys are going to maybe be a bit neater in your copy than this. 180 minus B and C were the same, so twice 66. 180 minus 132, which is going to leave me with 48 degrees for A. And I'm just seeing it was C and D the same, not B and C, so just be careful, not twice. So it's minus B, which was actually 41, just be careful, 41 minus C, and that's the neatness given out about you guys not being neat. So 180 minus 107 is going to give 73 degrees for A. Okay, so when you get down to something that can look like what's going on, let's just start simply. Over here we can definitely get A, it's opposite 63. A is equal to 63. And B is opposite 102 here. So B is equal to 102. And then we just build into the question and let's see where we can go next. So it looks to me like C, if I get rid of all the lines, actually C and 102 correspond. You can see here they're on the same side of this transversal. C and 102 are the same. C is equal to 102. Do we have any alternate angles here? Have we a Z? Let's see my Z. Here's one of my Z's. So you can see here 63 and D are alternate. So D is equal to 63. And you'd write that down. I'd write maybe C here for corresponding A. You'd write the words here, A for an alternate, these are opposite. So you always write down in geometry the reason why you're doing something. So we're just left with E, is it? We have C is equal to D plus E. So we can get that C is exterior, C is equal to D plus E. So what do we have? We have 102 is equal to D, 63 plus E. So that would leave E at 39 degrees. So just build into the questions, write down what you can. Don't get confused by them, because when you see something with all these numbers and letters and lines going everywhere, they're trying to confuse you. That's the whole idea with academics, is start off by not being able to do it, get to the point where you can do it, build your confidence and move on to the next thing.